company. Ordinarily, two's company. But contrarily, we disagree, no matter what it happens to be.
You're the perverse one.
I agonize.
Night and day with you.
To compromise.
There's no way with you.
I wish I had picked a large boa constrictor, my friend.
Are you trying to tell me something?
You're the perverse one, two's company.
Indisputably.
Two's company.
Irrefutably.
How we embark on old Noah's Ark, pair by pair.
Not so loud.
So ask me whose company.
Whenever I choose company.
I gotta say, two's company.
Except for this affair.
You give me mal de mer.
You know what that means?
Could we let in some fresh air?
No, madam.
Au contraire. Stop messing around with my thermostat, Robert, please. Thank you. I'm going to move that thing in here.
May I ask why, madam?
Because you won't leave it alone.
I do find the central heating in this house somewhat oppressive, madam.
Robert, it's the middle of winter.
Not in here, madam. In here you could grow palm trees.
Palm trees? I'm freezing to death. You keep your cotton-picking hands off of my thermostat.
Wrap up.
What?
If you were to wrap up in something warmer, madam, you wouldn't feel the cold.
Robert, I have no intentions of bundling myself up to sit in my own living room. And if we're going to grow palm trees in here, why have you got your overcoat on?
I'm going to my club, madam.
I'm going to my club, madam. God, Robert, you lead a tough life.
It isn't easy, madam.
I know, poor darling. Incidentally, this is the third night this week you've gone to your club. I don't think you love me anymore.
The central heating in my club, madam, does not have to conform to Sahara Desert standards. There is another inducement.
What?
Women are not allowed on the premises, madam.
My God, I thought that went out with high-button shoes.
It's true, madam.
It's nonsense.
It is not nonsense, madam.
It's the 20th century.
And in my club, madam, I am glad to say it is still the 19th century.
I'll bet. Robert?
Yes.
What would happen if a woman tried to get into your club?
She would be refused entry, madam.
Well, I know, but what if she just walked in?
She would be forcibly removed.
By whom?
By one of the members.
Oh, I'll bet a cop would arrest anybody who'd pull a thing like that.
Now, on the contrary, madam, a dinner would be given in his honor. Excuse me, madam.
Wait a minute, Robert, not so fast. This intrigues me. Has the dame ever really tried to get into your club?
You may find her head in the trophy room, madam. This is just a club joke, madam. Yes. I'm told that the club has an excellent alarm system.
Well, I don't know about their trophies, but nobody's going to steal their jokes. Does Women's Live know about this club of yours?
They did once make a pathetic attempt to have the rules changed, madam, but Mr. Justice Fitherington Rover heard the case, which they lost. All the members stood in silent homage when he entered the club that evening.
He's a member, of course.
Oh, yes. We have judges, bishops, consultants, statesmen, the creme de la creme, madam. Only the creme de la creme.
How did you get in?
I am considered the epitome of what a good club member should be, madam. Gracious, witty, cultured, discreet, at home equally with princes as with kings.
But alas, no queens.
Precisely.
Too bad I can't get in, Robert. I'd just love to see you in action.
Oh, you would be very proud of me, madam.
I'll bet you that I can get into your club.
Are you serious, madam?
Yes, I am. I don't give a hoot about being barred from your silly old club just because I'm a woman. I'd just like to see if I could get away with it.
You're on, madam.
How much?
Oh, nothing so mundane as money, madam.
Robert, do you hear what you're saying?
Let us just say, madam, that if you lose, I control the central heating.
And if I win?
I will never touch your thermostat again.
It's a good thing nobody's listening to this conversation. Okay, agreed.
There would have to be a time limit, madam. Shall we say 36 hours?
Now, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. The bet is that I can't get into your club.
No, you can get in all right, madam, but you would have to remain there for a period of, well, shall we say 3 hours?
3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours. I mean, it's no good. You're just dashing in, chaining yourself to the balustrade and swallowing the key.
No, Robert, I have no intentions of doing it.
And moreover, madam, I would have to be on the premises when you made the attempt.
All right, now, I've got a couple of conditions. You mustn't warn anybody of the possibility of my entering the inner sanctum, and if I make it and you see me there, you must promise not to give me away.
Very good, madam.
Okay, let's go.
Go where?
To your club, of course.
Oh, not tonight, madam.
Well, I've only got till midnight the day after tomorrow.
Oh, but I won't be there.
But you just said you were going.
Yes, well, it's rather late, madam. I think I'll just go for a short stroll instead.
A short stroll instead?
Yes, ma'am.
Sounds a good idea. I think I'll join you.
But it's very cold outside, madam.
Yes, maybe you're right. On second thought, if I'm going to have anything to say about my central heating, maybe I ought to stay home. Make a few plans. Good night, Robert.
Good night, madam.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, George. Tell me, what is the security like in this place?
Excellent, sir.
I mean, for instance, it wouldn't be possible for a woman to get past you and into the club.
Watch the top of the stairs, sir, while I ring this bell. No, watch. Here we go. It's all right, lads. Just testing. Do you know when it was first used?
Mrs. Pankhurst?
Right. Palmerston Club? Oh, hold on a moment, please. It's for you, sir.
Me? Hello?
Hello, Robert, you big sneak. Having a nice stroll? Never mind. I just called to keep you up to date. I've got my thinking cap on, and I'm getting warm, and it has nothing to do with the central heating. Got it?
You hear that American voice, George? Remember it. If you hear it within 100 yards of this place, sound the alarm.
You know the lady, sir?
Never seen her before in my life. But by the tone of that voice, she's 5'7" tall, slim, elegant, has blonde hair. Better write it down, George.
Oh, I thought you didn't know the lady, sir.
Oh, I'm not just a pretty face in MI5, George. Write it down. Slim, elegant, blonde hair.
No, I won't have one today, thank you, Robert.
No aperitif, madam?
No, I want to keep a clear head.
Very good, madam.
I'm about to make my first move, if you know what I mean.
But I'm not going to the club.
Well, don't go.
But that means you can't go either.
No, Robert, I've decided that I decide when I enter your precious club. And I'm leaving now.
Very good, madam. So am I.
But you just said you weren't.
But I want to see fair play, madam.
So do I. So let's not warn the porter, okay?
My lips are sealed, madam. Thank you. It's most kind.
Never mind, he has other qualities. How much on the clock? Bye-bye.
George, take a good look at that woman. Quick, man, hurry, hurry.
But there's no one there, sir.
What?
Water! 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 Water!
Here she comes, George.
Water.
I am sorry, madam, but women are not allowed in here.
I know, I'm sorry, but I'm having some sort of a sinking spell. You don't have a chair I could sit down on and maybe a spot of brandy, and then maybe we could talk for a few hours.
Hold on for a moment, please, madam.
I'll try. I think you better get me a doctor.
Well, you need Harley Street, madam, this way.
Here's a chair for the ladies.
Oh, thank you very much.
A doctor is being called, madam.
Oh, good. That'll take at least 3 hours.
Oh, no, madam. Dr. Mulhaven is lunching here today.
Oh, how nice. What's going on here, Robert?
It's, so that the members can't see you, madam. They'll be embarrassed. And don't keep calling me Robert. We don't know each other.
How is she?
Oh, she's feeling much better.
No, I'm much worse. I'm much worse. I keep hearing voices.
What do they say?
What do they say?
What do they say?
What do they say? What do they say? They say, hang in there, remember the central heating. That's what they say.
Oh, doctor.
Oh, God, thank you, doctor. My head's going round and round. This has happened to me before. The only cure is a 3-hour nap. Mum's the word. The game is up.
Would you mind standing up a moment, please, madam?
I can't move.
I'll help you, madam.
No, Robert.
This way, please.
This way.
No, this way, madam.
All right, Robert, don't shut me. All right. Where are we going? Oh, just for laughs, what was the doctor's diagnosis?
Lack of fresh air, madam.
Robert! What go? Oh. Well, all right. I'll sit here all night. I don't care. To get in that club, it was the last thing I thanked
You appear to be taking your defeat rather well, madam.
Oh, you mean our bet? Well, I didn't get into your club today, but it wasn't a total loss. The ambulance driver was terribly attractive, and I'm having dinner Thursday night with the doctor. What time is it, Robert?
3:30, madam.
Let's see, that means I have 33 hours to go.
Will you be going out again today, madam?
No, not today, Robert.
Will you be going out tomorrow morning?
Definitely not tomorrow morning.
But I thought you were going to Harrods, madam.
Well, going to Harrods isn't exactly going out. It's entering into a different world.
You'll require an early breakfast, madam.
No, I think I'll skip breakfast in the morning.
You'd rather wait until you get to Harrods.
Oh, what a lovely idea.
Perfect butler, madam.
Yes, you just keep reminding me, Robert.
With due respect, madam, you shouldn't need reminding. You should know by now.
I do know, but it's so nice to hear an unbiased opinion. You, Mary? Thelma? Vera? Okay. Wait, sorry.
Oh, I do sympathize, madam. It can be very tiring.
What can be?
Shopping at Harrods, madam. That's a very attractive outfit, madam. Did you buy that at Harrods?
Very funny, Robert. I didn't go to Harrods. I went to your club.
To my club, madam?
Yes, I did. I got in as a cleaning lady.
No.
I did. I polished that staircase for 2 hours and 45 minutes until that fuss budget club secretary of yours caught me in the broom closet. Another 15 minutes and I'd have made it.
Oh, what bad luck, madam.
He's crazy, Robert. Imagine a club secretary sacking a cleaning lady in a broom closet.
I am not one to rub salt into the wound, but it would solve my perennial problem.
What perennial problem?
Finding somebody to clean for me, madam. I will pay the usual rates.
Oi!
Oh. Hi. You coming in this way, too? Oh, okay, then tell you what I'll do. I'll come down, and then we can both go in together. Look, I'm going to level with you. I have this thing about ladders. I mean, I see a ladder leaning up against a building, and I just have to climb it. I go crazy. The truth of the matter is, I was looking for a shortcut to Leicester Square. That cat behind is going to follow us. Don't lose him.
Saw me, madam.
Saw you, Robert?
Why else did you keep going around the block?
Robert, you were following me.
Do you know how much you've cost me, madam?
Yes, I do, Sherlock, and it serves you right. I was getting back at you. You see, I have a sneaking suspicion that you arranged that little meeting with the club secretary in the broom closet.
Oh, madam, where's your proof?
Well, how else did... All right, I'll pay your fare.
£32, madam.
32 pounds? We just went around the block a few times. Let me see. My fare was $4.25, and I tipped £1, so that made it $5.25. So I owe you £4.35.
35, but that's only a 10p.
I've seen you tip before, Robert.
So childish. Such a waste of time.
Yes, I know. You're right, Robert. Your club is impossible to crack. I give up. You win.
But if, with due respect, madam, you still have 7.5 hours left.
No. I'm throwing in the towel. Off with the central heating. I'll just bundle up for the rest of the winter and drink a lot of brandy and type with my gloves on.
Yes. Where are you going?
I'm going upstairs to lie down for a while. Would you like to follow me?
Still here then, sir?
One thing, George, there's nothing wrong with your eyesight.
I hear you searched every room in the club, sir.
6 times, George.
And did you find what you were looking for?
No. It's 9 o'clock, George. I am just about to return to London.
Return to London, sir?
Yes, since October, I've been working in the heat of the Sahara Desert. you drinking, old chap?
What?
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good God. Aren't you well?
Never felt better.
Was I?
No, not this time. When did he last stand us around?
Eh?
When did he last stand us around? Can you remember?
No, I can't. But I've only been a member for 47 years.
I said you've always been asleep when I've asked you before.
Yes, I did.
I can remember. It was when you left MI6 to join MI5.
Take their orders, will you? I'm celebrating a magnificent victory.
Large cognac.
Bring me a decanter of port.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll have a bottle of the Napoleon.
I have wonderful rules. Sir Benjamin Fitzdavis will have a tomato juice.
I'm going to tell the others in the dining room.
No, don't.
Benjamin Fitzdavis, sir, will have a bottle of Chateau Briand.
Bottle of Chateau. But you normally drink tomato juice.
Your usual malt whiskey, sir?
Yes, please. Yes. Madam,
Quiet.
how long have you been here?
3 hours, and that's long enough. I'll go and change, Robert. Why don't you go on home and turn up the thermostat?
Just the least I can. We'll be able to afford to pay for all these drinks.
We could always do the Scottish-Jewish routine.
What's that?
Nobody pays for anything. I faint, and you carry me out. Ready?
Yes, ma'am. The waiter has fainted.